guys, so today I'm going to do a Cheltenham chat and question and answer. Question and answer won't be very long because most of the questions people ask you inappropriate. Surprise, surprise. Right, so first off, had to wear my Rich Richie scarf because Cheltenham is less than a week away now. It's sad because it's probably going to be over so fast and everyone's going to be sad because we're going to have to wait another year for it to come round. But yeah, starting off, talk about the Supreme Novices Hurdle. Everyone seems to be backing me in. It's one of the last two starts. I personally think York Hill's a better choice. It's one of the last four. I don't know. So unpopular opinion as usual. Most people have got Min as the banker, but we've just got to remember what happened with Annie Power last year, who was the banker, unfortunately. Foul. Hopefully that doesn't happen again this year. I would say that Annie Power would be my banker if I was to choose one. Not that I will, because I'm not one of those people that puts an awful lot of money onto horses. Yeah, Duvan for the Arkle, Annie Power for the Champion Hurdle. It's all standard really, everyone's choosing the sort of same things. I'm not going out there with any of that because of their form. They're just too good. Oh yeah. Pendleton, everyone's going to probably switch off at this point. It's great for the sport. I think she's done amazingly well. It's like, I've never really ridden a horse. I don't think if I'd have ridden a horse last year I could have made as much progress as she has. But there was an article in The Guardian that proved a very good point. What if something bad happens? All the positive press that's been made round this is just going to go negative. It's going to be, oh, it's a really dangerous sport, which we know already, unfortunately. I mean, someone was paralysed last year, the day of the festival that I was there. It's absolutely awful. I hope they make it round safely and that she does prove people wrong, because there seems to be a lot of negativity towards her. We've got to remember she's an Olympian, she knows what she's doing and she seems very dedicated. She's a lot more well spoken than a lot of people in the sport, it has to be said. But yeah, okay. So now we'll go on to questions. Okay, here we go. Right, I'm going to ignore that one because it's rude. This one's from Skeletor1982. Hi Abby, what got you into racing and how do you think racing can get more young people involved? I started working at Ladbrokes a year ago, January 2015, and just by chance really. I was working in a nightclub and it was a job that came up. I was a customer service manager there. I didn't know anything about racing, and obviously when you're there for 14 hours a day you kind of get into it, and I just really clicked with it. It's something I really enjoyed doing. I found it easy to talk to the customers about it. It kind of got pretty passionate from there really. I enjoyed going, it got to the point where I enjoyed looking forward to going to work, so I could talk to people about it and they'd understand exactly what I was on about. And how do you think young people can get more involved in racing? Well, I think the thing I disagree with is how they're doing cheaper tickets for students, because that's just encouraging them to go there and drink. I think younger people should have a discount, like more discounted rate, not just for students. I mean, there's people who are in their 20s. Yeah, fair enough, the season tickets are cheaper, but there are people in their 20s that work an awful lot and they don't have as much money as some people at uni. I know that's a really probably silly thing to say, but it's true. Some people are just working to stay afloat. If they can't afford to go to the racing, why are they going to be interested? And I also think more young people need to be involved in it, talking about it. I mean, the racing blogger, for example. I love the racing blogger. He's absolutely brilliant. And yeah, I think he's going to play a big part in getting more people involved in it, hopefully. And yeah, if you don't like him, then, well, I don't really have a lot to say because I think he's great. But yeah, opinions. That's another one. What got me interested? Already answered that. Who's your favourite trainer and jockey, flat and national hunt? My favourite trainer for all weather would be Tony Carroll, only because he's from round Pershore where I live, and his dad Mick Carroll always used to come into Ladbrokes, and he's an absolute sweetheart, little old Irish man. I think he was 90 something, and he'd come in with like a spring and a step every day, always be happy to see me and just discuss jockeys and things with me. He's an absolute darling, and that's the one thing I really miss about the job. Barry Garrett is my favourite jockey. Men can't see it, but he's absolutely gorgeous, and he is also a great jockey. I think JP McManus has chosen really well, and having him take most of the rides since Tony McCoy retired. And national hunt, favourite trainer. Oh, probably Paul Nicholls. Willie Mullins is hilarious. Well, more so the parody account of Willie Mullins is hilarious. I love it. What's your nap of the festival? Oh, yeah, I don't have a nap. Like I said earlier, Annie Power. A lot of people's nap. It foul. Anything can happen. It's like people choosing Min. Min, I genuinely don't think Min will win. Whatever. I don't think it's safe to have a nap. If I could, fair enough if you can afford to put that amount of money on. I can't, so I won't be having one. See, most of them are dodgy, right? I'll give this one a little mention because it's funny. Ryan SCFCX, right? This is one of my friends. At Cheltenham, if I had to avoid betting on all jockeys you've had a go on, am I better off just punting on the dogs? You're absolutely hilarious. Genuinely. Nah, I think that's about as funny as my cat being run over, pal. Just saying. That's about it really. As usual, send me a message if you have anything to say. And on an end note, it's going to be quite a sad festival this year. Last year I was working as promo for Ladbrokes for the whole week, which was great fun, dressing up as jockeys. John Myers passed away. Very upset about that he got me interested in it. Very, very sad to hear that he won't be around for this festival. I think it came as a big shock to a lot of people when he passed away because nobody really knew he was ill. We were expecting him to be back on Ladbrokes TV. So yeah, we'll be very sad without him there, and yeah. So thanks for watching as usual. If you have any comments, anything to say, DM me. I'm also got some free advertising space available on my blog if anyone's interested. Bear in mind, it has to be betting related. And oh yeah, scarf is from the Racing Post shop. I've had people ask when I've posted it before, as well as my phone case, which is from the Racing Post, and my Cheltenham phone case, which was from the Cheltenham online shop. Alright guys, cheers.